All right, so they say slide-out keyboards are dead. Nobody wants them. But today we're doing a review of the Samsung Stratosphere II, which is available on the Verizon network. This is one of the few last remaining dying breeds in slide-out keyboard smartphones. This is the Android 4.0 device. It's got a 5-row keyboard, so let's definitely check that out. Okay, let's take a closer look at our Stratosphere 2. You can see the device here has rounded edges. You've got a power button on the right side, and you've got your volume rockers on your left. It's got a removable battery at the back here, which is an 1800 milliamp battery, which in our test gives us about 16 hours of battery life with data, talk, and all that fun jazz. Now you can expand your memory, which the inbuilt memory here, we've got 8 gigabytes. And you can expand it via micro SD with the micro SD card, which is laid on top of the SIM card here, up to 64 gigabytes in total. Now, on the rear of the device, you're given a 5 megapixel camera, which records at 1080p, but you should get just fairly decent photos and video, nothing to write home about that's quite special. You've got a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera here. And of course, the main, attraction of the Stratosphere 2 is the slide-out keyboard, which we showed earlier. Now, this is a 5-row keyboard. As you notice, once you pop out the keyboard, your screen rotates into landscape mode. And your keyboard's 5 rows. You do have a full set of number keys at the very top. And of course, you have your following keys at the bottom. You have a function key. You do have a key that brings up your text messaging quite quickly, which is quite nice. Yeah, because basically you'll be using this device to text a lot. And you also can bring up a smiley face with function key on the space bar. Now, if you noticed on the top of the device, you do have touch sensitive buttons for your back, home, multitask, as well as your settings button, which is quite rare. You usually don't see a settings button there. So this is an Android device with 4 buttons in front instead of 3, which is the usual norm now. Your screen is a 4-inch display. This is a Super AMOLED display. It's not high definition. It's 800 by 480. It is still a nice display. Just of course, not getting high resolution imagery off your display itself. The device feels comfortable, especially holding 2 hands and using the keyboard. Actually feels well spaced. You can actually hit all the keys without any issues, and of course, even holding the Stratosphere 2 with one hand with the keyboard closed doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel tasking. It doesn't feel like it's a bulky device overall. We enjoyed using the Stratosphere 2. Smooth, reliable, nothing fancy, but this is still a very good device on the Verizon network. Now, there are probably very few devices with slide-out keyboards available on the market, except say a BlackBerry, and of course BlackBerry is slowly moving out of that sector too. So let's go ahead and round up this review and give you our final thoughts on the Stratosphere 2. So we've spent time with the Stratosphere, and I can tell you this device handles very well with its dual-core processor. The keyboard layout, if you're one who's been dying for a physical keyboard, I think you really like this. The keys are well spaced, you can see, and you get a very good feel. Just a little weird getting used to using the keyboard again, because I haven't actually used one on a smartphone in a while, but it's easy to use. The device doesn't feel heavy. It's also quite slim for a keyboard device anyway. It's quite slim in that sense, but you do get a nice feel. The mechanism is solid and feels very comfortable. Decent camera. What I like about it is the Android 4.0 device, and again, it's just very portable and easy to use. So if you have any questions or any comments about the Stratosphere 2 by Samsung on the Verizon network, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.